Hey guys, I'm going to install this TV. Right now it's mounted on some legs. I'm going to put it on the wall there. Here's the kit that I'm going to use. It's just a generic kind of TV mount bracket model PIMF-K1. So this is going to go to the back of the TV here, and then this right here is going to mount to the wall. So I need to go get my stud finder and some tools. All right, here's what this thing comes with. So you got some drywall anchors there. Some nice lag bolts there, I like that. And then, you know, these pieces are going to be the ones for the back of the TV. I'm not sure what these are. These are spacers and washers, so it's really not too complicated. If you've done a couple of these, or if this is your first one, I'm going to treat this as like this is your first one. So see those slots down there? Those go at the bottom of the TV. These ones here, you're gonna screw the appropriate screw from here in there. I think I usually use these ones for most of the TVs, but anyway, you get that one in there. That way it leaves room down here for some adjustment. So anyway, it comes with two of those, all that stuff, which isn't a big deal, but nice, it's compartmentalized. I don't throw it all in one bag. And then this thing moves in and out. But I was a little skeptical at first when I got this little box. I thought, how's that thing gonna mount my big TV? But it does, it will. It'll fit. So I've already actually test fit this on the back of the TV, and it's gonna be plenty of span for mounting it. So we'll get started. So you can even see right here, it shows you the little dots towards the top, the longer slots towards the bottom. So these go on first on the back of the TV. Really, you'll lift up your TV and hook it onto this plate right here. Right? These things will, eventually, these will be on the back of the TV. This will be mounted to the wall. And then it'll just go on like that. Sit there. So, and then what you've got here is an adjustment screw that'll tighten it up too, so it won't fall out. Might even need to back that out a little bit. But anyway, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you get's these long ones. So I'm gonna recommend coming up to the back of your TV, testing them out. So that won't work, right? Too narrow. I thought, well, okay, next size. Nope, that's too fat. But they give you these other ones, right? They try to make it universal. These are the ones that work. Right there. For this TV. This is for an LG. Okay, when you're doing this, there's a slight bit of figuring to be done. So I initially had it in this one here, but then it was covering up this hole. It was too low. Like this was in front of the hole. So you gotta make sure this one's exposed while being able to screw this one in. So screw this top one in a little bit and see where you're sitting down below, and that'll help you. So now I've got room for both. So I'll go ahead and screw these all the way in. Got two here. That's gonna go here and here for the next bracket. You can do this job without one of these, but I recommend you get one. And not necessarily the Porter cable, which I do like these, but any cordless. So doing this by hand would suck, but you can do it. Hey, this is just to give you an idea how this thing's gonna sit, and then you can get your measurements from the roof, right? You don't want to install it too high, and so it's just sitting in here, but kind of gives you an idea how it's gonna sit. So, when you put the TV on, this is gonna be mounted up against there because the weight of the TV is gonna be down that way, but that's how this thing works. Put those on there. Just slide that in there. It's real easy. And then once you get this on, and then you'll pull that out, and then these screws will tighten up. And so it's not a quick release TV mount. You'll have to do it manually, and so which is fine. That way it doesn't come off, but it's kind of the idea. That piece there is gonna go up here. So now we're gonna go up here and find some studs. If we can't find any studs, you know, where we want to put it, we'll do our drywall screws, which I know for a fact we're gonna have to do some drywall screws, which I like these. So here's my drywall anchor collection. Try not to use these if you can help it. These kind of suck. These are the best right here. These suckers right there, and they're easy to put in. I mean, whoever came up with this, freaking great. So these little things, I've collected them from different kits, but I've always resorted to this. If you can find one better than this for drywall, man, I don't think you can. I think that's the best you're gonna get, and they're great. But better than that is going into the stud. So if you can find a stud and screw some stuff in, that's even better, because this is all that's holding it is a 1/2 inch of drywall. So these things have good use because they cover a lot of surface area, so it'll hold the stuff up, but ideally you want to be into the stud. So I'm going to try and at least make a couple of them into the studs, hopefully, but it doesn't always work out that way. All right, so here's my holes. So I took a drill bit, and actually what I did is I took the piece here and then figured out where I wanted my holes and put a level on it, and then so this is where my holes, my first top 2 holes are gonna go, and then this one, so I drilled in there, and that one's into a stud. This one is into the drywall, so don't have to worry about drywall screw there, just a drywall screw there. I'll make that happen. These are so nice. But it's always important to drill your hole first. You don't have to, but it helps. And just be careful. Like, you'll see me do this. I'm doing pulsing it because you can snap these off. So just get it flush with the drywall there. There you go. I'm not gonna worry about that one because the screw's going in there. Okay, so I'm doing this by myself. I got no help, and so I'm trying to keep it level and get my dots marked and all that stuff. So you can see I already kind of screwed up right there. I'm off the mark a little bit, but left enough room. I didn't tighten it up all the way. I can hit that mark, and then try to keep it level. My bubble. Oh yeah, there we go. So I might, if I need to, I can unscrew that just a little bit, but I need to put 2 more anchors. This one's gonna go into the stud, and I'm not too worried about that one there. If I push that up, is that still pretty damn close? All right, so there you go. This is a one-man installation. Now, for my measurements, and you got to do this before you drill your holes, is make sure you're far enough off the roof to where you're far enough off your brackets here that this part isn't going to hit the roof. Like, your TV will fit. So I don't want to make it too close to the roof, but anyway, I'm going to proceed. All right, we got the brackets. Got the bracket mounted. You can see this thing will slide all over the place. I can almost hang off this thing. It ain't going nowhere. So got those in. It's all level. So now what we're gonna do is put the TV on. So I'm not gonna be able to video this and mount it, but I showed you before how this goes on. So we'll go ahead and pop these legs off, put the TV up there. All right, I got the TV hung, and now, so that's gonna fit. Got lots of clearance up above. And then what I need to do now is come back here and tighten up these screws there. I know it sounds real bad, but guess what? Just tighten it up so you can't get it off. there it is. It's installed. Got lots of clearance up there. Plenty of clearance down here. So that's how you do it. A little bit of a pain by yourself, but you can do it. Now just plug the cords in, fire up the TV, be good to go. All right, make sure you keep it level. That's important because, you know, if you don't, you're gonna be able to see that line on the roof. So level is important. And then, so use lots of these. This one here's got a magnetic bottom, so I was able to stick it on the, you know, stick it on the metal frame and it'll stay up there just, you know, just right. So if you can get one with the magnetic bottom, if not, you can do it without it. Yeah, happy about that. Plug it in, good to go. It's there forever. Well, at least until the house burns down. All right, there we go. Nice and mounted right in the middle of everything. And so looking good. So I'll take these cords, wrap them up a little bit. You can do whatever you want with them. You can even put some conduit down behind it if you don't want to see them. But yeah, that doesn't come with the kit. The wall, the hider, the ones that hide the cords. And so I'll wrap them up together nice. But there you go, that's it. That's how you put that sucker in. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe and like my videos if you would. It helps me out. All right, thanks.